Good afternoon. This is May Daily Opinion. Not your opinion, my opinion. And what we're going to talk about today is about, I have someone here with me, and we're talking about HOA, or I already did HOA.
We can jump back to HOA.
Okay, now, what do you feel about HOA? Why do you love HOA and you go crazy over HOA?
To be honest, we can't say that I go crazy. It's just one of those things where it seems more like a money scheme. Keeps everyone just kind of paying for the bill, you know?
Right. Now, do you think people are afraid to have HOA or I mean they're afraid to speak up. That's what it is.
I feel like people are afraid to speak up on a lot of things in general, not just HOA.
So right.
But like everything. People lost their voice.
Right.
Especially after COVID, no one has that voice in them anymore.
Right. And just like when you go to the doctor, it's a little different. They don't have the bedside manner like they used to have. You'll ask for something, they'll snap on you. Was it like that before the COVID came?
No, and see, actually, to sit on that is how we were treated with our first baby. When my wife had her first baby versus our second baby, it was way more rushed the second time. Like you could tell the first set of people actually cared to kind of be people.
Right.
But then the second time they were just doing a job. They didn't care. They
right.
just wanted it done. They wanted the room available again. People don't.
And they do rushes you out now.
Oh, for sure.
After that first day, if you don't say, I'm breastfeeding, they want you out. Because we got a can of milk we can give you.
Yeah.
But do you think a can of milk, that powdered milk, is any good for a newborn baby? Or do you think breastfeeding is better?
Breastfeeding is definitely better. And it doesn't help that formula nowadays for people who can't breastfeed, right?
Right.
Formula is $13, $14 for just a container of it.
Well, let me tell you about the formula. The formula will eat up your stomach. What happened to my granddaughter? It had her when she, had about blood. So you know that the formula, is something wrong with that too.
All those heavy metal toxicity.
Yeah, it's something wrong with that, but they want to give us whatever they want to give us, and they feel like it's okay. But y'all just had a baby, so do you use the formula or the breastfeed?
We haven't touched formula. All three of our babies have been breastfed. Oh. And then after probably about 6-7 month mark, we start to kind of wean them off of it.
Right.
And start making them drink like natural teas.
So that's good.
That's what we've kind of aimed for.
So now, how do you make your tea? Just regular tea, or?
Sadly, it is just like the store-bought tea.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
but they couldn't do too much to tea like they do to everything else. Especially when it's in the paper.
That's true. And see, that's biggest thing is just looking at the ingredients and stuff.
Right.
Toothpaste. Totally off topic.
Right.
Totally off topic. But like toothpaste, they have those different color strips.
Right.
Whether it be red, blue, I think black. I might be wrong.
Yeah, they do got black too. They say it's supposed to be tar toothpaste.
No, I think black is supposed to be like the most natural toothpaste you can get.
Right.
Again, might be wrong on that.
No, I have used it. I have used it before. It does help your teeth and stuff.
Okay. See.
But I'm gonna try that coconut. What is it called?
Oil pulling.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that oil pulling to brighten my teeth up.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Like I said, I used it probably 5 times, and out of that 5 times, it made a difference.
Right.
So that was one thing that I told my buddy he needed to buy so he could try it, and he still hasn't because he's skeptical. I mean, a lot of people are.
Right.
But you don't know unless you try. And what's $15 compared to $100?
Right.
Or thousands when you go to the dentist.
Right.
So.
Or sending what you saying, it prevents you from spending all that money at the dental office if you take care of your teeth.
Absolutely.
And then you can't blame the dental the dentist because you the one that brushed your teeth right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what happened when we don't take. That's another part of our body that we must take care of. Our teeth, our smile. When you go to a job, they don't want to see nothing busted out. You're not good for the job. So your teeth, you really have to take care of. But I'm going to try that oil. You know, anything that prevents, I'll try it.
No, I'm really curious to see what you think about it because it's different. It was something that was just kind of dropped in our lap.
Right.
We just had a little bit of information on it. We started reading, and you can even take it as far as just doing the coconut oil with like the mint and all the extra stuff is really just like the flavoring, I think.
Right.
Like just being able to do that will make a difference, you know.
Yeah, so what I'm going to say, every information a person put out to me, it helps me.
Sure.
I don't knock nobody down and say, oh, I don't want that information. Because somebody might tell the story that I told you, and I'll be able to help that person. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And say, try this oil. You know, it will get all the toxins and stuff out of your teeth. So I think that's a good thing, and I'm really gonna stress on ordering it so me and my husband will be able to use it.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like I said, I like to be able to talk with people, you know,
Right.
Especially people that are older than me.
Right.
Because you get the information, you get the generational knowledge. You know?
Right.
Like I said, there's people 25 my age.
Right.
Who want to go spend money on a car, and they want to dump $30,000 into car parts, getting it faster, louder, nicer. Why?
Right.
What's it going to do? It's going to make it louder. It's going to make people look at you. That's cool.
Right.
But
it's going to run the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If not have more issues because you have all these aftermarket things on it that's not supposed to be.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm just, after having kids, I've started living that more simple life.
Oh, and you know what? And that's good. You working towards you being a family man with your wife, and y'all working towards something. You're not working towards, oh, I have to show this off today because I want everybody to see me, and that's a problem sometimes. Showing things off that does not help nobody. That don't help me because you got a new car. What do it do for me? Nothing.
No. It's like maybe turn your head to look at it. You know?
Right.
And like I said, no, that's the whole thing. Another thing. Sorry again for jumping.
No, go ahead.
Like, I see people again my age, 25,
Right.
younger, who do not know how to make a relationship work. They don't know how to do conversations. They don't know how to work past the problems that they're having. Like, out of all the times that me and my wife have gotten into a fight, I don't think there's been one time where we honestly ignored each other. Maybe we'll step away for a couple of minutes to just get calm again.
Right.
But we still come in and we're like, okay, so this was the issue that we were having.
Right.
Work past it, get going, and then move into the next thing.
Right.
Because, again, so many people, especially our age, they just get into this mindset of, well, it's just the easier going somebody else. And while maybe, but you don't know.
And you know what? The grass is greener across there, but you know what? It may not be. You might be able to deal with what you had, but you didn't want to work it out.
Sure.
And so this is what happens when you thought the grass was greener across there, and you start having bigger problems. And then you say, I could have stayed right there with her. And she might have moved on. It's too late.
Yeah. No. See, like I said, everyone has their challenges.
Right.
And, it's how you take them. You can take them at face value and work past them, or you can let them hold you there and never go.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm proud to see you as a person that's 25 and got their life, ahead of them and trying to do the right thing. Because there's a lot of people that age, you're right. They want to party and all that. You got kids to take care, and you stepped up as a father to take care of your children. I respect that. I really do. I respect a person that take care of their kids because it's a lot of men don't. A lot of men don't.
I really respect that a lot, you know.
Right.
And so all my family and stuff, they've stayed over there. My dad, for instance, since I've been in Arizona, these 4 years, my dad has reached out to me to talk to his grandkids, or me, just in general,
Right.
maybe 5 times.
Right.
In 4 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
And he's, like I said, just, unless I called him or messaged him, there's no effort.
Right.
And as far as I'm concerned, I don't usually spend my time in
Right.
that relationship.
And you know what? And now these days, the grandparent, I'm not like that, but the grandparent the grandparent wants you to force the kids over there. But if you are not sharing the responsibility, then how in the hell do you think I'm going to be pushing? You got to show that you're working towards effort.
Absolutely.
To get to know them. It's not my job to make you know them. You got to push your effort to learn to know that child. And let that child see that you're trying to call or whatever. And then you say, oh, your grandfather or your grandmother on the phone. You know, then that child know, oh, my grandmother, I ain't saying that they think they don't care, but they will remember that when they get older.
Absolutely. But jumping back to the point where, like, they don't care, it shows, you know? And kids, they know.
Right.
They know more than some adults do.
Right.
You know? I mean, my oldest daughter's about to be 3.
Oh, okay.
And she already knows how to test people. There's been people at the park, well, she will just completely avoid them.
Right.
She doesn't like the way that they are.
Oh, that's smart.
And then family that she's used to or people that she's more comfortable with. Another time we took them out to the parks a couple of days ago. Was playing with the kids and the mom, no problem. You know,
right.
Just because of the energy. You know?
Right. Yeah, it's the energy that you put out there. I know they do it. Like, yeah, it's the energy. The energy you bring is the energy you gonna get back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely. Karma. The karma system works.
That's right.
You know, that's why when I was in high school, I was going through a lot with like my family and stuff, and I won't go super far.
Right.
But it made it hard for me to like actually be around people and like care to be around people in like a genuinely good way.
Right.
But as I've gotten older, I've learned a lot more respect for just life.
Right. Right.
Things in general, like how good it is to be able to wake up and drive a
right.
car or get to do these things.
Right.
Because there's so many people that just are out of touch.
Yeah, and then there's some people that can't.
Exactly.
They want to, but they can't.
Exactly.
You know, so that's why each and every day we give God the thanks because I'm glad that I can walk. I'm just saying my husband, that stroke, I mean, he was able to be, viral and everything else, but, things happen.
Absolutely.
And you know what? People walk away when you become sick. Family, whoever. They walk away from you or tell you, oh, when you start walking and talking, I'll be back. He had a brother do that.
No way.
Yeah, came down and did that. And that's very hurtful. But see, people don't want you to talk about it. They want you to be quiet. Yeah, so, so that's with that. And we're going to cut this short. We had 13 minutes. But you know what? I want to throw something else in. Are you going to church just to dress up tomorrow? Yeah, do you go to church all the time?
I wouldn't say all the time. My belief on it, right, and this is just my take on it. Everyone has their own opinion. I don't believe that you need to go to church to be a part of that community. You know?
That's right.
I feel like it's really just a matter of the way you live,
right.
The way you think, the way you act towards people. Because I could have came into your guys' home and been super disrespectful and just not a good person. You know?
Right.
And you would have every right to say, I don't want you here.
Right. You're right.
And there's people that get mad about that.
Right.
And the reality of it is if you're going to act like a fool, you're going to get treated like one.
Right.
And that's why respect goes a long way.
Right.
It might be a lot, but I'll ask 67,000 questions by the time I leave just to know that I'm in the right spot. You know what I mean?
Right. And then another thing I want to say about this, because I have talked about this all week, and I hope I ain't wrong. These pastors now is living like kings. They're pulling your money out of your pocket and make you feel like, uncomfortable. You don't feel good about yourself because I can't be a $100 person. I can't be a 5,000 person. They will name the price and have you to stand in line, and then those are $5,000. I ain't got that money. You shouldn't make people feel like that to go to church. Now it's more of a money-making thing. That's why I look at TV and listen to who I want to listen to, that follow the Bible. I don't want to hear what you think. I want to know what you read out of the Bible, that everybody can listen to. They're not doing that no more. And they always say plant the seed. See, the seed is where they say make the money. Plant the seed is to make the money.
Yep.
I don't care what nobody says.
No, I was just going to agree with you. The whole thing is church has become a corporation, just like businesses like Walgreens or anything else.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's a big place for them to collect even a few $100s a day.
Right.
There's people that I will say genuinely do care.
Right.
And I won't take that from the people that do, but
right. But the ones that don't, they need to be shined out. The light needs to be lit on.
Yeah, not to take away anybody's success, but a pastor shouldn't be driving around with 3 different cars and have a mansion and come in and still ask you for money.
And then an airplane is flying around.
Exactly.
And you might need the airplane. Your child might get sick, and you probably need to take it to Europe. I'm just saying, use it.
Sure.
But is the pastor going to do that?
No.
He'll tell you, I'm sorry.
Yep, I don't have the...
the plane is more or less for me to go to these different churches. Yep. If you care so much, I come to your church, I listen to the word, and I can't say, like they say you're supposed to give. I give what I can, but maybe I ain't giving them enough money. Maybe if I was giving $10 million, you'll fly me. But it shouldn't have to be like that.
No, see, let's jump back into what I said in the background. People are built around community.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Period. And if you just look at the way people as individuals work versus how they do as a group,
right,
it shows.
Right.
No one should have to cover you alone. You know what I mean?
Right.
You and your husband's situation, you're by yourself in
Yeah.
a big house. You
right.
know what I mean?
Right.
Compared to us who have, I think, 10 people by the time we have this.
Right. Right.
But they actually.
But y'all helping each other.
Yeah.
That's what God planned it to be.
Yeah,
and He planned it. He even planned you to do your garden and say, "Hey, Shirley over there, would you like some string beans, or I could try, and I might want some from her."
Sure.
But it's not like that. Everybody is for themselves, and that's why it gets me when people say, "I'm saved." Yeah, you saved, all right. You saved into yourself.
Sure.
So yeah. So thank you for speaking with me on May's Daily Opinion. And I'll be talking to you soon again. Have a nice one.